Greetings, beloved beings, fellow travelers on this planet, and guests from other realms. My name is Izobel Freeman, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the collective for the week of September 10th through the 16th, 2017. Wow, I hope you all enjoyed last week's planetary transits as much as I did. I had the most profound full moon conjunct Neptune in Pisces, and that Pluto-Sun trine yesterday was incredible as well. There's so much amazing transformation going on, and I can't wait to see where it all goes. So I'm super excited for this week's reading. As I've said in previous readings, I'm doing my best to give you all a basic astrological forecast in addition to reading cards, because we often get messages regarding the week's energetic climate, and the cards themselves also have so many astrological correspondences. I want you all to have context for these, so here we go. The beginning of this week is relatively quiet, probably so we can all process the incredibly astrologically active week we've all just had. So spend today and tomorrow resting up, everyone. You've earned it. On Tuesday the 12th, Saturn and Venus form a harmonious trine relationship, which means the planet of rules and discipline is teaming up with a lovely lady of love, luck, and money to give your dreams some much-needed structure and really help materialize them into 3D reality. Long-term, legal, or personal commitments in the areas of romance, relationships, business, investments, or purchases are all favored on Tuesday, as long as they feel like inspiration and not desperation. Remember, Venus is all about love, so be sure you're making commitments from a heart-centered place rather than out of anxiety or obligation. Follow your bliss, dear ones, because on the next day, Wednesday the 13th, your resolve will be tested. On that day, the Sun will square Saturn, meaning that your personal identity and self-esteem may feel pitted against judgment and expectations. Perhaps there are authority figures in your life who question your decisions, life path, and self-expression. Or it might be that your own internal critic starts to second-guess whatever you're doing at the moment. It's really important to stay heart-based and grounded on Wednesday so you can keep the faith that you and your higher mind really do know what's best for you, no matter what anyone else says. It's a good day to meditate, to be good to yourself, and to stay determined when it comes to your life's purpose and highest ideals. Be sure to congratulate yourself on the great work you're doing. Even if it feels like nothing is happening or that things are moving too slowly, trust in the universe because a lot is going on under the surface. If you keep putting in the effort, you're going to be rewarded. On Friday the 15th, in fact, some of you might be getting yours because that's the day that Venus, Lady of Love and Money, forms a sexy sextile relationship with Jupiter, the good-natured magnifier of all that is exciting and fun in our lives. Both of these planets love the finer things in life, as well as socializing, travel, and getting lucky in love. So this makes Friday a good day for pretty much anything, as long as it's fun. The only danger that day might be that you could overdo something, so watch yourself when it comes to overspending, overeating, or overindulging in general. Too much of a good thing might be just that. So again, stay heart-based and grounded so you know where your limits are. That being said, be on the lookout for gifts, good fortune, or positive turns in your life on this very lucky Friday. On Saturday the 16th, we wrap up the week with our second Mercury-Mars conjunction in a fortnight. The last one was on Sunday the 3rd with Mercury retrograde right at the total solar eclipse point in Leo. And the upcoming conjunction is in Virgo, this time with Mercury traveling direct. It's like Mercury went back to check on Mars at the eclipse point, stayed there to scope things out, and is now catching back up with Mars to tell him what was discovered. Mercury is the messenger planet, the lord of communication, the mind, and of technology. Now that he's traveling direct, things in these areas should be clearing up for us. And if he's delivering a message to Mars, the planet of personal power, action, and aggression, it must be an important message. Be on the lookout for new information regarding whatever was going on in your life on or around August 21st, the day of the total solar eclipse. Chances are also high that events on the world stage may also reflect this second Mars-Mercury team-up. Just like last time, those of you who are in the midst of business negotiations, court cases, or other situations that require you to stand up for your beliefs, or just take action on them in a forceful way, may find that Saturday you feel extra inspired, motivated, or just plain feisty. This aggressive energy could boil over into harsh words or short-sighted behavior, so keep a lid on things by tempering Mars's fire with a double dose of Mercury's logic and Virgo's practicality. Staying solidly heart-based will also help a lot. Saturday is a great day to practice self-control and channel this highly charged torrent into a force for good. With great power comes great responsibility, friends. I have faith that we can use this power in the best way and manifest benevolent outcomes, both for ourselves and for our human family. Okay, it's looking like a fascinating week astrologically, so let's get to the cards, shall we? As I do in all my readings, I'm going to begin by lighting my little candle for my beautiful spirit kitty, Pinky, who wasn't physical with me until 2015 and was and still is my greatest spiritual teacher. Okay, in preparation for this week's spread, as those of you who have been watching know, I just like to turn this beautiful Angel Tarot deck over and see what's on the bottom for our overall energy. Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. This card showed up as our overall energy back in July, I think, before this crazy eclipse stuff started happening. This is a beautiful card. It's all about new beginnings. As you can see, the ace numerologically is a 1, which is all about new beginnings. It's all about this beautiful treasure, this gift that the universe is wanting to give us, wanting us to discover. And being a water card, this is all about heart-based energy. This is definitely all of the Venus stuff that's going on this week. Venus and Saturn, Venus and Jupiter. It's a beautiful week to be having this really optimistic outlook for all the things that we've been working on throughout eclipse season. And we've been through a lot. It's been bumpy, it's been crazy, it's been magical, it's been dramatic. And now it looks like we're going to start seeing signs of this new beginning, this renewal that we're all going through. This falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. Those of you who have been seeking soulmates or seeking partners, or those of you who are already in relationships, look for a very love-based week, hopefully. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. We got a lot of that in the last week with that Neptune conjunct full moon in Pisces. This feels like this very Piscean energy. So this may be more of that energy just kind of continuing to be the gift that keeps on giving. A new home. This could be pointing to some of you who are literally getting new homes. That one day that's really good for contracts. There's the Saturn, again, Saturn trine Venus. Really good for contracts. And making commitments. So this is that very heart-based committing to something that's really beautiful and valuable, like the best things that are worth working for, all kind of culminating and coming forth to bring you joy. So if you're getting a new home, congratulations. If you're looking for one, congratulations, because this ace points to wonderful things on the horizon. So very happy making, very great, joyful overall energy. Fun. Yes. Let's begin, as I like to, by shuffling in that very intuitive way that allows cards to just pop up sort of their own accord. And the spread I'm going to be laying down is the spread I like to call my quick cross spread. This is a spread that I came up with intuitively on my own to use for my own purposes. And as I lay down the cards in their positions, I will be explaining this spread to you all. This first position is for recent past into present of the collective. Second position is going to be for present into near future, what we're about to be going into. Now I'm going to be going into the vertical of the quick cross spread. This vertical corresponds to the mind or higher mind, heart, and body subconscious wisdom of the collective. And as I shuffle, I am just asking all of my guides, all of my non-physical friends, all benevolent beings who are interested in our process as a human family to come in and help with this reading. this Neptune conjunct full moon in Pisces that we just had, I had some incredible spiritual awakenings, and I have much greater understandings of how to relate to non-physical. Oh, we got 2. Look at that. 2 for mind or a higher mind. That's very exciting. It may be that some of you have also had some crazy good insights over this last week. Yeah, I have so many now gotten to know by name and by vibration, and I could hear their voices now. So many more non-physical friends in specific. And I'm so very much looking forward to getting to know them even more as things progress from here. Let's see what we've got. The heart collective. In fact, there are so many voices that are clamoring right now that I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Hey everyone, chill out. They're really excited. They're having a party right now. It's that very Ace of Water feeling. Okay, I'm glad you're all having a party, but can I have a heart card? That'd be great. Okay, this one. What? Okay, this has never happened before. They want me to have 3. Guys, this is gonna take 2 hours. Obviously, so many spiritual gifts came through in the last week, and they really want you all to know something big. Let's see what's going on in the body subconscious wisdom. I just want to make sure I have enough room on camera for this spread. They're like, don't worry about it. It'll be worth it. Okay. Body subconscious wisdom, please. Need some grounding, guys, because guys and girls and entities that don't identify as either need some grounding energy, because I'm just vibrating off of this table right now. Oh, finally, just 1 card. Yay! Okay, we've got the vertical, and now what we're going to do is lay down a card for what can help us on our journey. So much going on. And we've all got so much help. Let me tell you, after this last week, the amount of help that we all have waiting, even if we're not listening to it right now. The amount of help we have is just astounding. I have never been so sure of that in my life. All right, can I please get an aid card? Oh, this one just wants to float off the top, so I'm going to let it. And this last position is what some people like to call the outcome. I like to call the highest probability, the highest probable direction, greatest, highest, it's all the same, probable direction that the collective is going to be headed in based on the current energy. And it looks like there's a lot. So there's our spread. Very excited. Let's see what's going on for this week. Past into present. 5 of Earth. Hey! This card has been moving around from root position to heart position, and it looks like maybe it's on the way out, maybe past into present. We're still, a lot of us, looks like, are still dealing with this very real earth-based survival fear. And this is a very human card in lots of ways. Earth being the element of all that is real and in your face and day-to-day survival issues, stuff surrounding money. 5 the number I like to say it's the halfway there number. It's not a 1 and it's not a 9 or a 10. So you're not at the beginning and you're not at the completion part of the process, but you're sort of stuck in the middle. And this can be the card of indecision or weighing your options and just feeling like you can't go either way. This is also a very human, like I said, human number because of our 5 digits on each appendage and the fact that we have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head, making a 5. And this card talks about fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. So many of you have been wrestling with this, being both at your root, which is all about survival, and in the heart, which is, your heart-based fears, feeling fearful about really which way the world is going, very real support problems. Some of you are really struggling in this monetary day-to-day, how am I going to live type of way. And with all of the recent natural disasters and things going on all over the planet that are very scary in that deep survival-based way, this is sort of the moment of truth that we're all going through as a human family. And we've all got to figure some way, through this darkness and out into light. Let's see where we're going to go from this point. This is present into near future. The wheel, back again in the same position. Last time it was, it was here for clarification to let us know we're all moving forward. But now it's beginning at the base level of the spread. So this is great. 10, the number of completion, and not only the completion brought about by 9, but the completion brought about by completing the circle. And you can see there's an Ouroboros here in this wheel. And the 10 reduces to a 1, so it's really a new beginning, just like this Ace of Water that we just got. So the end is the beginning, is the end is the beginning. And it all just keeps rolling forward. And we're in the midst of the changeover of a cycle. We've been through a lot, and it's a new beginning disguised as an ending. This energy, this is our major arcana, first a major arcana card on the board, energized by Archangel Michael, who is the emperor or the leader of all the angels. This is a card of great power. It's a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward, and fortune is on your side. This means that all of these worries that were in the recent past, or still many of us are grappling with, are about to move forward in some great and drastic and hopefully fortunate way. Fortune is on your side. This is also a card that talks to us about cosmic timing, about divine timing in things, reassuring you that there is a time and a season for all things. And if some of you have been frustrated being in the midst of this, either indecision or really working hard and not seeing things moving forward, to realize that the wheel of the universe moves when it needs to move. It moves at its own pace, and all your stuff is on the way. All of these elements talk about mastering everything and getting all the things, becoming a master. And you can see it's all the zodiac signs also. So everyone, this is victory for the collective. This is victory on the big victory for all of us. And this is moving forward in present into near future. Very, very awesome. Let's see what mind and higher mind have to say about that. And there are 2 cards here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the one that got laid down first. I don't want to obscure this one. Let's put this one here. All right. The Dreamer. It was so funny because during full moon in Pisces, conjunct Neptune, I was doing a meditation and a ritual, and I ended up talking and having a very lengthy conversation with Archangel Metatron, and I dared him to show up in this spread. And here he is, right at Higher Mind. I said, hey, you show up in this spread as the Dreamer, let me know, give me confirmation that we're really having a conversation right now. And look at him, he has come through. Archangel Metatron, the cosmic child, the 0 point energy. This is pure creative power, and coming on the heels of this is complete mastery, everything rolling forward. You can see the wheel reflected in the 0. This is gorgeous, gorgeous power for all of you. This is definitely the purity of higher mind coming through to tell you that it's safe to make a leap of faith. Follow your dreams. You will have unexpected opportunities. So many of you have been wishing. So many of you have been doing great. And the real hard work of living here in this game on planet Earth as a human being, this is not an easy game. I want you all to know, those of you who don't know, who have not realized that this game on planet Earth, this is not for some remedial class of beings. We are all masterful beings who came here to play it on hard mode, who came here to play legendary. And this card is letting us know that we can stop making it so hard for ourselves. We can stop thinking that we're less than. We can enter the world with the innocence and the joy of a child, knowing that this is a world where it's not a world where we came to struggle. It's a world where we came to have joy and to live our dreams. Look at, I always point out this happy dog, this really happy dog next to him, looking forward to the future. All of these beautiful non-physical friends, magical unicorns, butterflies of spirit, doves of peace, just, white cranes, beautiful imagery here. And all of the colors of the rainbow. That means all of your chakras aligned. You came here fully ready to live as an innocent, to walk and to have the ground rise up underneath your feet. This is beautiful. Those of you who can see it here, there is the symbol of Uranus on his lapel. Uranus is the planet of great revolution and change for the better. This is the planet that's the idealist. He comes in and he says, okay, how could this be better? How could it be better for everyone? And Uranus was playing a great part during the total solar eclipse by anchoring one corner of a grand fire trine that it involved the eclipse at one point, Saturn at another point, and Uranus. So this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm very, very excited in the fact that he actually did show up when I asked him to. Thank you. Second card that got laid down. 3 of Fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. If any of you are still worried, you have not only 0 point energy, the entirety of the power of Source to create whatever it is that you want, but you have the 3 of Fire. This 3 is the number of divine creative completion. So if 0 is the 0 point, the cosmic child, the starting out innocent and knowing that things are meant to go your way, 3 is as if a divine masculine and a divine feminine aspect of you came together to create this beautiful child. And this beautiful child that you create as a balanced being is whatever it is that you're dreaming about. Whatever that might be, whether it be an actual child, whether it be a happy home, whether it be massive abundance, whether it be an artistic project or a business venture. This 3 is the number of you coming together with like-minded people or like-minded aspects of yourself and creating massive abundance. Fire cards are all about passion. So this is all about working out of passion. You can see, maybe some of you can see there's this volcano at the top. So this is this passionate, explosive power. This really feels like, for some of you, it may be that Mars conjunct Mercury energy that's been hanging around not only this week, but for basically the last 2 weeks. Or the last week and will be hanging out for this week. Yeah. So massive success in whatever you're facing, whatever that you're dreaming about right now. Things look very good. Make long-term plans, but have patience. have patience because, some of you might still be worried, where's my stuff? But it's on its way. Remember, like I said in the beginning in the astrological section, there's a lot going on behind the scenes where you can't see it. Your non-physical friends are really hard at work. I am going to put these together at the top just for now because the spread is going to get huge. Metatron's like, remember, I'm at the top. We will, thank you. All right, 3 cards. Wow, our first time getting 3 cards in one, at least for this reading. I don't know what to do with these. Let's do this. I hope you can still see. Here we go. First one that got laid down in the heart, 7 of Earth. Remember, this was a couple weeks ago as our overall energy. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. This is that card that reassures you that some of you who are still worried about where's my stuff and can I do this and will it work out? Don't worry. Don't worry, because that 7 is your secret lucky 7, your secret superpower, all of your non-physical aid, all of your internal, beautiful, creative power, your mastery that is about to move forward and show itself to you in the form of making you into this divine cosmic child that just sort of gets all the things. This 7 is letting you know that all of your hard work, this feels like that day where the sun squares Saturn and some of you are going to be like, oh, well, things are not moving and why does this have to be so hard? And I already work so hard and when's it coming? It's interesting. This is the first time I've actually consciously noticed this. I must have noticed it before, but all of these fruits are forming that ring, just like the 0 and just like the wheel. You've planted, you've drawn all these dots and they're about to connect. Everything, the circuit will connect. Some of you need to hear it phrased that way. It's a temporary pause in action. Don't worry too much. You've done a lot of good work and these seeds that you've planted are about to bear fruit in a very real earthly way. This is an earth card, so this is going to come through. This is your abundance. And earthly physical things that you've been wanting, whether that be that new home that we were talking about with the Ace of Water, whether that be any stuff or any physical realizations of ideas that you've been waiting for. Don't worry. Package is on its way. Let's pull the second card that got laid down. 4 of Earth. Okay, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. This feels like possibly, remember I said on that Friday where you're going to have that Venus and Jupiter sextile? And you could overdo things. They just want you to know, don't overdo things. And those of you who are being really cautious about things, don't keep too much of a lid on what you might want to do that day, because it's important to live a day of celebration and to reward yourself, especially those of you who have been in worry. So this is about finding that balance and building yourself a strong foundation. 4s are foundational numbers. So this is a very solid, practical card talking to you about making good business decisions and this giving to those less fortunate. When you are masterful, see these 4 points around this wheel? This really is connected energetically to this 4. Making sure that you are using all of your tools, that you're bringing your spiritual 0-point creative energy online. You are partnering up with really, this always feels like this card of partnership that makes a creative endeavor come through, that you're partnering up with good people and good energies and good non-physical friends to make something real, and that you have your head on straight about things. This is a very Virgo feeling card. Virgos are all about being detail oriented and keeping your head on straight and being really super practical and detail and handling all those details with grace and with sure-footedness. And when you can do that, you have abundance. This is talking about having enough abundance to give to those less fortunate. This card may also be speaking to the fact that there are lots of things going on the planet where people could use help. There's stuff. People are going through really hard times. And maybe those of you who are coming into your abundance and having these seeds bear fruit, I want you to know that if you use part of that and you make the world a better place, whether it is giving to a charity right now, or creating a foundation for something, or giving money to activist movements that who are doing great good in the world, whatever that means to you. If you're starting to see this, if you're starting to get yours, remember to give part of it, or give part of your energy to the collective. I know that we just went through this season of Leo, and Leo's all about me and mine and getting mine and where's my stuff. And this is that lovely, abundant earth energy, coupled with the fire of Leo. So things are getting real. Leo into Virgo. But the thing I think what I wanted to say is making your creative endeavors something that's good not only for you, but for humanity and for, frankly, the planet. I also had a really deep connection with some animal friends of mine over the full moon. And this is their message that they want to send to us so badly, is that we're not the only ones on this planet. There are animals, there are plants, there are ecosystems, there are consciousnesses living on this planet, including the crystals that I also had a chance to communicate with this week. We are on this Gaia organism, and we need to be reminded sometimes that it's not just us. It's all of us. It's the planet too. And so whatever it is, you're getting yours. You are getting #all the things. But remember that it's all of us, and they want you to know that. And besides, nothing can make your business endeavor more abundant and expansive and successful than having some sort of socially conscious or planetarily, is that a word? Planetarily conscious message. People love companies and endeavors that are giving part of their proceeds to a really good cause. I don't know why I'm going off on this for so long. I feel like the planet really wants us to hear this right now. And this card is definitely that Virgo. Let's take care of everyone. I've never felt Virgo come through so strong, except for this moment right now. So, yeah. I'm gonna start stacking them this way so we have enough room. Hopefully you saw the 7 of Earth. We're gonna put the 4 of Earth here, and this is the card that got laid down. And the 3 of Earth, the power of creativity. This card showed up last for clarification here, and as a reassurance for the weirdness that was going on in the outcome that people were worried about. This is that card of everything paying off. Again, another 3. 3 of fire, 3 of earth. So we've got the passion and we have the real stuff. All the stuff coming through, the rewards. Don't worry about that Sun square Saturn day, guys. Really don't. You're getting your stuff. You really are. Recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Yay. They're saying it again. You are getting all the things. It's all coming to you. This is a beautiful card of spirit coupled with earthly creation. All the things becoming real. Everything bursting into brilliant, abundant bloom. But they want you to know, be a team player. The quickest way to get this circuit to connect is to include everyone in the circle. Wow. So much of the planet coming through in the heart right now. Hopefully those of you who did have a chance to connect with the planet in some way this last week are feeling this too. This, we're all in this together energy. We're all in this together, and when we acknowledge and accept that we're all in this together, and we give everyone a place and make sure that everyone is taken care of, then everything bursts into bloom, and you're going to get yours too, because you're in the circle. You're part of this world. How beautiful. 3, again, that number of divine creation. Wow. Don't worry about this. This is old news. This is the new. Look, 7 and 4 and 3 are 7. You've got double 7s. Beautiful. And 7 and 4 and 3 are 14, which means they've replaced this sort of trepidatious 5 with a high 5. The planet wants to say high 5. There's a higher 5 going on here. This old 5 of scarcity can be replaced with a human 5 of I got this. 5 by 5. Oh, great. Now they're telling aliens jokes. Okay, yeah. Let's see what's in the body or subconscious wisdom level. This reading's already so fun. I can't believe it. Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. You have heightened psychic abilities. This card was in the root level before. She's back again to let you know that on an emotional level, water cards are all about emotions and the heart and matters of our feelings, our body, and through our body being grounded at the root level to this planet Earth. We have this period of love that's coming into our lives. I don't know what this new person necessarily will mean to all of you. It might be romantic love. It might be just a heart-based person who teaches you how to connect to the planet more and how to cash in on this amazing abundance that's coming to you. It could be that feeling of partnership that will allow you to be intensely creative. The Page of Water is a herald. Pages bring messages from far away. This could be, that Mercury energy that's coming through. Although she feels a little bit more like whatever messages that we were getting from Neptune conjunct full moon in Pisces, because it's such a watery thing. And also that loving heart-based energy of the Venus, all the Venus stuff that's going on. This could be an actual person because it's a court card, and it's our first court card. It could be an actual person who is coming into your life who exhibits these qualities. She or he, sexes don't actually really matter in tarot. It's more about the energy, the very feeling of this card. This person could be a water sign, like a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or could just be a person who exhibits the qualities of those signs. Maybe has a sun, moon, or a rising in that sign. Also, this could be an aspect of you that, since it's down in the root level and in the body level, this could be an aspect of you that's sort of coming up and rising to the occasion and showing itself to you in a new way. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Your body wants you to know it's all about staying heart-based. Make sure you stay solidly heart-based and feel that love. This is a very loving energy, like a love letter. It feels like a love letter from your body and from the root level and from the earth, from the planet. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what can help us on our journey. The King of Water. She was heralding the king. She came to announce the king is coming. The King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice Charity work. Wow. Neptune. Neptune in Pisces. Wow. For those of you who don't know, Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, is the ruler of that watery, heart-based realm in that water sign. And while a bunch of the planets are transiting Virgo, many planets are going through Virgo right now, Pisces is sort of on the other end of the wheel of Virgo. And many planets are coming into, say, opposition. People call it an opposition when a planet's on the other side of the astrological wheel from another planet. Neptune, many Neptune aspects going on in this season of Virgo while planets are going through the sign of Virgo. So what we're getting is this push me pull you relationship between all of those practical things that we're worried about. It's almost like fear versus love. You know, these cards possibly, not that Virgo is a sign of fear, but that these are the types of feelings that you get when you have really earth-based reality pulling on the watery, spiritual, heart-based, very psychic Neptune in Pisces. So those of you who aren't aware of the fact that that's going to be going on in the near future, and now it's going on right now. We had that Sun opposite Neptune energy actually on full moon, or the day before for many of you. And Neptune coming forth to let us know that we can trust the trustworthy and heartfelt advice of all of these non-physical friends that we're having come in to help us become this completely entitled and beloved cosmic child. It's almost like some of us are going through a rebirth because we're getting so many new abilities, so many psychic insights, so many heart-based insights, and this can help us. Those of you who are very spiritual and heart-based, call on the King of Water. Neptune in Pisces is happening now. This is going on now. This could also be, again, since it's a court card, it could be a new person coming into your life. This could be any person who feels like this. Again, could be another water sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be male, but exudes this very regal, respected, very refined, beautiful, and compassionate, heart-based, romantic energy. This is about, again, being a team player. Open your heart and mind to those around you. You may get trustworthy and heartfelt advice from these water signs who may be entering your life if they're not here already. And then they tack it on the end again, charity work. What did I just say about being a team player and giving to those less fortunate? They're really hammering on this, that those of you who do have your stuff coming in, who have the amount of abundance, who have mastery, and who are not struggling right now, remember to help everyone, because when we all come together, we all profit. And this king definitely knows that. This is that epitome of divine stewardship where he takes care of everyone. Very cool. Beautiful. Let's see what the highest probable direction we're all going to be moving in might be. Ace of Fire. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Wow. Ace of Water in the beginning, Ace of Fire at the end. It's not the end, it's a new beginning. The end disguised as a beginning. Because it's an ace, at the end, it's really feeling like this reinvention. Time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, and fortune. Everything is happening. Everything's moving and grooving. This is so, look at how happy he is. He's just got that eating grin on his face, and he's super happy with himself. He knows he's the man. And then there's that full moon. Actually, it's interesting. It almost looks like there are two. Oh, wow. This feels like that Neptune conjunct full moon thing going on. Some of you really opened up to your higher mind and really connected. Some of you really got psychic, just like me. You really got psychic on Neptune conjunct full moon. Congratulations. This is alchemical fire, just like the Three of Fire, alchemical fire that transforms everything that it touches. Whatever it is in your life that feels like this, that feels like excitement and inspiration, say yes. Because all the things, all of the energies are in your favor. This is beautiful. Look at this triumphant spread that we've got going on. Wow, I am so excited for all of us. I don't know that any of these need clarifying. I mean, we've been dealing with this Five of Earth for a little while. Maybe I can get them to say something about what you all are dealing with. But so much of this is so triumphant that I don't know. Let's see if they will give me one. Will you give me one for the Five of Earth? Because I don't want to spend all night on this spread. Let's see here. Let's see. Five of Earth. Anyone? Any takers? They're like, that's old news. You don't need any clarification on that. But what if I really wanted one? Anything? Oh. I'm just going to set that there for just a second and let you all enjoy that. Metatron is having his joke with us right now. He said he was showing up, and he's showed up twice. This chariot is back for the third week in a row. Again, letting us know, look, this full moon energy, some of you really took advantage of this and were able to balance all of that opposition. This feels, again, like that Sun-Neptune opposition, or this. A lot of astrologers are talking about Neptune oppositions as a horrible, horrible thing. Like, oh, it's going to make us confused and cloudy. And I just don't feel that at all about this season. And maybe I'm deluding myself because, they say Neptune creates delusions and creates confusion in the mind. And I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that, because what it feels like now is that instead of operating in a world of duality where a Neptune-Sun opposition means that you have to be fighting or at odds with yourself, maybe is that they're holding up both ends of the spectrum. Maybe they're letting us know that you can balance these things. You can become master of these things. You can collapse what seems to be duality into a single point. And to master that, and to realize that on a deeper level, on a very fundamental truth level, there are no opposites. There is no duality. There is no us versus them. There is no good versus evil. There is only creation. And creation's basis is love. So when we see opposites on the stage, we have a chance to collapse them. And Archangel Metatron, on both cards here, letting us know that you're going to have an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. That whole, you're going to have Venus and Saturn creating this masterful, where you get happiness and practicality, like joyful dreaming and real stuff. These two horses signifying whatever play of opposites that you're trying to come to terms with, any problem that you're wrestling with that seems to have, a win-lose situation, or maybe no way to win, or us, them, these challenges of justice or legality or business negotiations or real personal problems, real survival issues. He's letting you know, Metatron, back to let you know you're in the driver's seat of your life. And you can either let these forces fight each other that are inside you, or you versus them, or you can harness them both to go in the same direction, and it will move you far and fast. There's that full moon in the background. Wow. Thanks, Metatron. He's like, you're welcome. Metatron is Maui. I'll have to think about that. All right, beautiful spread. I am so excited for all of us. They're letting us know this is old news. You're gonna become a master and the wheel will move forward. You're getting all your stuff. You're a cosmic child. You deserve it. You deserve it. And you're getting it. And love, all these loving people who are gonna come in to help you, or loving parts of yourself. And you are the Ace of Fire. You have it all. Say yes. So good. I don't know how you get better than this. Okay, on that triumphant note, I have no idea what to do for the shortcut. What cards do I use? My goodness, something joyful, something fun, something abundant. Oh, I feel, lots of abundant energy on this and lots of love. Let's see. Let's do abundance. Yeah. Got abundance angels. Let's do the angels of abundance. Yeah. Very cool. This is a beautiful deck. I've only used it very rarely up until this point. Mostly because we haven't had such a really fortune-based spread. But I love this deck. And for my shortcut process, where we consult the Oracle decks, I like to first turn over the deck and see what's on the bottom. All right, deserving this. You are a beloved child of God, Goddess, Source, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life's purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God, Goddess, Source, and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. What did I just say? You deserve it. You deserve it. You are the beloved cosmic child. This world and this life experience was made for you. Was made for you to have joy, to have all the things, to learn to master this time-space reality so you can create whatever it is that you want out of alchemical spiritual fire. And that means whatever form of abundance is most important to you. You deserve it and you're going to have it because the universe loves you. Beautiful. Okay, in my shortcut process, second step is just to cut. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, Goddess, or Source, the source, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, Goddess or Source, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. When you include everyone in that 7 of Earth circle, when you realize that we're all in this together, there's no real competition. All the competition is an illusion. Below the surface, we're all one. We all are the divine source. And so since the divine source doesn't know anything about lack or competition or there being scarcity, you have that power too, because you came from there. You're made of that. And you can't separate yourself from that. So since God is your source, you are source, and therefore you are God. And the universe just asks you to take that leap of faith and believe it. Follow your dreams. There will be unexpected opportunities. As long as you say yes. And there will be plenty of abundance for all to share. All right. Third part of my shortcut process is just to cut one more time. See if I can get the cards to stay. Employment change. For some of you, for many of you, your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Wow. Yeah, and I'm feeling that in a really big way. A lot of the solar eclipse energy, and we're getting, again, Mercury went back there to activate that point, and now we may be getting news of, alchemical fire when it conjuncts Mars. Who knows? That conjunction could not be all aggression and weird. It could be this ace of fire that some of you are looking forward to. It could be good news. Good news about alchemical transformation, because the fire of Mars is all about forward motion and power and what do we want and how do we get it in real terms. This is pointing to that. Here we go. This worry about uncertain self-employment. Some of you are worried about this career change. This is for you. Those of you who are worried about, not knowing what you're going to do next in a very real and earthly way. They want you to know, don't worry, because you're going to master it. Things are going to move forward. You're going to realize your beloved nature as a child of the universe. And remember what I said about this fool. This fool moves forward without questioning his deservingness. The fool moves forward and the universe, the path rises up underneath his feet as he takes every step as a leap of faith. And this card is letting some of you know who are worried about your next phase in expressing yourself in your employment, or maybe you're starting a new company. Maybe you're making some sort of new business or money-based modality. You're being supported each step of the way, so don't you worry. Wow. That's gorgeous. I am how supportive and how wonderful they are to let us know, to remind us, to keep reminding us of who we are. And they'll never stop. That's the best part about your non-physical friends, is that they don't give up. They don't sleep. They don't need to sleep. They really are working around the clock. And that's for those of you who are worried about that Sun square Saturn thing. Don't worry. Even though it seems like nothing's going on, there's so much going on behind the scenes for you. So many people and non-people, entities, because non-physical doesn't have to be personal. So many collectives out there in non-physical pulling for you. Second shortcut, I picked up this goddess deck because of all the Venus energy that's going on this week. It really feels like, and because of the planet Earth talking to us, and this beautiful, watery, typically not always needing to be, but typically ascribed to more of the divine feminine energy. Even though, we do have this king of water on the board too. But it's just heart-based energy. Usually people sort of shunt it over to the divine feminine. Let's use the goddess deck for the second shortcut. Gonna see what's on the bottom. All right. Aaron, peace. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. I don't know how many more ways, everyone, they can tell you. Don't worry. I was in a restaurant and I laughed out loud because the non-physical friends sent me the "Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright" song. And they often send me that song when I'm chewing on a problem and I'm in my head about it and in the weeds. And they send that. They also send me the "Don't Worry, Be Happy" song. It'll just come on the radio somewhere where I'm shopping, or in a grocery store, or in a restaurant, or on a friend's radio in the car. That'll come on, and they want you to know there's no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. Everything is, see this cornucopia that she's holding with beautiful corn and the grapes? This is talking about that You're going to get yours. It's going to bear fruit, those seeds that you've planted. And she's got this baby, which is also, again, the symbol of whatever divine creation, these threes. The power of creativity, recognition for high quality work, things, projects, great things moving forward, and abundance in all forms. Beautiful. And to remember, have peace in your heart. You can see this water in the back with all these dolphins, joyfully, 3 dolphins. Look, 1, 2, and 3, cavorting back in the background in this water, meaning she's securely in this water-based place. You know, you can see the dolphins playing at these cards too. All the water cards here have playful sea creatures. Oh, 1, 2, 3 in this card too. No, there's one extra. Bonus one, bonus dolphin or orca, whatever it is. Oh, I'm having way too much fun with this spread. Okay, let's cut. Oh, they just want me to take the card off the top. I was like, why won't this cut? That's new. That's a new one, everyone. Coventina, purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Yeah. Look at this Aphrodite. This feels also like this goddess of love, Venus, dove of peace, goblet of divine feminine abundance, rising up out of the sea with all of her chakras aligned. This is, wow, amazing. This is pointing to the fact that we all need to, in addition to remembering that we're all in this together and that we're on this planet, we need to take note of the fact that the planet's not as clean as it used to be. And that's just, you know, we're having climate-based disasters, we're having environmental issues in general. There's a lot of pesticides, a lot of heavy metals and things in the earth that the earth's not so happy about right now. And she wants us to know it's time for a cleanse. And if you do that, if you go on a cleanse, decide, make the choice to eat more cleanly, eat organic, eat better things. And that also means cleansing your energy, to keep more positive things in your environment, to filter, if you can, the media that's coming in. This is a cleanse on all levels, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. This eclipse energy was definitely, the total solar eclipse energy was definitely all about what kind of world do you want to live in and who do you want to be in it. So this is about purifying yourself, purifying your body and mind, and also your heart, and cleansing those chakras. Those of you who haven't tried getting maybe an energy clearing or an energy healing where you can open up your chakras, if you're feeling blocked in, places in your life with this 5 of Earth here, you're feeling blocked, you're feeling frustrated. It could be that you don't have access to all of your chakras. You may not have access to all of this, all the colors that you need in your life. And physically detox, diet detox. Some of you need to be taking better care of your bodies in general, getting out there and being active. This also talks to that idea that there's stuff in our environment that we all as a collective need to be working on. Some of you are worrying, but what we really need to be doing is getting practically to work on cleaning our planet, cleaning our bodies, cleaning our minds, hearts, and spirits. Whatever it is that means to you, it will bring you power. It will bring you grace. It will bring you peace and abundant manifestations. You'll just be a whole human. And what that means is a whole human. Remember, they said that your source energy and being complete means you are that God creature. And you have access to all of your faculties. So powerful. I'm going to cut. Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Again, this feels like that a whole rant I said about the Neptune oppositions, where everyone thinks it's us versus them, or it's a competition of things. But when you collapse the duality, when you realize that everyone is one. She's got this vessel here that I've never really... These goddess cards I haven't pulled from as much, and it's wonderful when I get an image that I haven't seen in detail before. She's got this little light. It looks like a candle, but it also has that round circular shape of the wheel and of this ring in the Seven of Earth and of this zero. And this zero has this light, and the light comes from within, and she's got it right here. Almost very close to the heart chakra here, heart and solar plexus, which are, you know, the love base and the creative base. We are made of light. We have the light within, and we have the ability to have that heart center be so active and so much of a driving force in our lives that we can start to do this. We can start to see the other people on this earth that we previously looked at as enemies or competition, and start to see that we're all in this together. Yeah, love yourself, others, in every situation. No matter what the outward appearances may be, because every cruddy thing that we're going through right now, because the wheel keeps moving, and the wheel doesn't stop, and it keeps turning, and it's cyclical, and it goes through all the signs, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. Every cruddy place that you're in is just on the way to the next awesome place. Every 1 will eventually become a 9, and then a 10, and start over. This too shall pass. Beautiful. So good. Wow. Beautiful shortcuts. All right. Let's see what the Angel Answers cards have to say this week. On the heels of all of that love. So much love in this reading. And so much assurance that we really don't need to worry about any of this. That we got it covered, that we're masters. How neat. How much more confirmation do we need that we got this? This Ace of Fire. He's just grinning. I got this. And you do. All of you. Even if it looks bad at the moment, you got this. Okay, Angels Answers. What are we dealing with? No need to worry. No need to worry. It's coming. Don't worry about where's my stuff. Don't worry about these seeds that you've planted that, you know, you can't, once you've planted the seeds, you can't just stare at the ground waiting for the little plants to do their thing. You kind of gotta go live your life and wait for the awesome to come. The guides want you to know that the check's in the mail, the package is on its way, all your stuff is coming. You might just need to wait for divine timing. Those of you who are still trying to worry about things, wait for divine timing. And when it gets here, it's going to be all the things that you want it to be and more, because we, with our little finite minds, can't imagine really how good it can get. Our conception of how good things can get really doesn't measure up to the imagination of higher mind that contains everything. So yeah, they want you to know, don't worry, be happy. So good. Incredible. All right, I was so excited that I was rolling through all of these spreads really, really fast. And I wanted to let those of you other tarot readers know, out there know that all of the spreads that I have been using, the quick cross, well, it's really crazy looking right now, but the quick cross spread that I originally laid down, and also the shortcut process with the 3 cards and the 2 cuts. These spreads are spreads that I intuitively came up with for myself, but I have made them available for your use through Creative Commons license. And all that you need to do in order to use them in your own videos and in your own work is somewhere publicly, whether it's in a description or on your video or in your piece of media or whenever you are using them for others, just attribute them to me and link to my website, which is www.shinyallthetime.com. And you can find all of the attribution information. You can just cut and paste it from shinyallthetime.com/CC, which stands for Creative Commons. And yeah. And those of you who want to acquire any of these beautiful decks that I've been using for yourselves, I also have a resources page at shinyallthetime.com. It's shinyallthetime.com/resources. And there are links there so that you can purchase these cards for yourself. And when you do that, a small little percentage of your purchase price, you won't get charged anymore. But some of your actual purchase price does come back to me to support these videos. And if you like my videos, it's, one little way of supporting what I do. And I thank you in advance for that. So victorious. I don't even believe this. Thank you, Metatron. So good. And Archangel Michael. So we've got Metatron and Michael. We've got the master of bending time and space to make whatever it is that you desire come to fruition. And the emperor of all the angels, the leader of all the angels, who helps us remove blocks, who helps protect us in situations where we're worried, and just super masterful. These are a dynamic duo of angels to come forth in a spread as Major Arcana. Beautiful. Those of you who are meditating and doing spiritual work, or are spending time in prayer or quiet contemplation, for anything that you would like to change in your life to manifest this Ace of Fire, really, on a base level, you don't really need to do anything. You just need to get happy. That don't worry, be happy is real. It can really be that simple. But if you'd like someone to talk to about those things, these are great angels, great, wonderful, loving beings to call upon. And that might be that trustworthy and heartfelt advice that you're looking for. Yeah. I highly encourage those of you who are of a spiritual bent to call upon these wonderful beings for help. Great. Victorious spread. Awesome. I can't say anything better about it. I'm going to go on to our victory reward dice and see what they want us to do this week. Maybe on that amazing Venus sextile Jupiter Friday that's going to be all about fun and bubbly, effervescent, abundant, fortune-based energy. I'm going to choose one of these dice, closing my eyes right now. Which one will it be? Okay, I'm going to take a roll. All right. Buy more shoes, everyone. A really fun, beautiful pair that makes you feel super sexy. Yeah, but just like I said about the Friday, don't overdo it. I don't want you putting yourself in debt, for one more pair of Jimmy Choos or something. But that being said, those of you who are in a position, maybe after you donate to charity, and if you have some left over, buy that pair that makes you feel schmexy, because you're worth it. You deserve it. You are the beloved child of the universe. And, while you're walking forward on your path and you're waiting for the rocks and the earth to rise up underneath your feet, you might as well be in comfortable, sexy shoes, right? Gonna walk the path, have good shoes. Well done, everyone. Oh, and get a massage. Because, if those sexy shoes are uncomfortable in any way, you might want to get a massage. Because your feet are the place where you touch our beautiful Mother Earth. And if your feet aren't happy, you're not going anywhere. I think I said this before. Yeah, in an earlier reading. Feet aren't happy, you're not going anywhere. But the guides want you to know that for sure, for sure. Beautiful. All right, everyone. Wow. How do you get better than this? I I don't know. I don't know how you get better than this. This is gorgeous. This is all the things. I am so excited for all of us. Any of you out there who would love your own reading, who want me to help you answer some specific questions or address a specific subject in your life, I am more than happy to do so. Just visit shinyallthetime.com/services or click the services link at the top of any page at shinyallthetime.com, and you will see I offer not only this reading that you see here, but several other types of readings on specific subjects or that do different things. Readings accomplish different things. If you have just a simple thing, there are shorter readings. If you have, much more complicated life questions, or you want to be able to plan your life, say for the next year, I do readings for that. So yeah, please do visit that page, and I am happy to serve you in whatever way you order from there. Yeah. If you enjoyed this reading, please do give me a like or hit subscribe. Doing so helps me raise in the search results on YouTube and helps other people find this information. And also get this jolt of uplifting energy every week. Yeah, so victorious. Some of you, most of you, many of you are not going to have any trouble going out there this week and staying shiny. I'm super excited, and I hope you have a fabulous, fun, and uplifting week, and I will see you next time. Thank you all. Love you lots.